I've often thought how wonderful it must be to fly like a bird. So, when my wife asked me what I'd like for my birthday this year, I asked if we could go to this small airfield near Swindon for a very special experience. The weather was fine, with very little wind. Good, and here is my flying machine. It's a flex-wing microlight, and as you can see, it's much more sophisticated than the earlier types, with all the instruments a pilot needs and a two-way radio. At the rear is a 4-cylinder 1.4 litre petrol engine developing 100 horsepower. It sits on 3 wheels, and here I've mounted my action camera on a wingtip. Time to get going, so I climb into the back seat. My pilot, Dave, makes sure I'm strapped in properly. Taxiing down the grass runway is quite bumpy. Now for a few checks before we take off. And off we go. Soon we are flying high above Swindon, and that's the Honda factory down there. Dave starts to point out various landmarks. His knowledge of the area is encyclopedic. This is when I discovered how difficult it is to operate a video camera in a 70 miles per hour wind whilst wearing a visor. Below us here is a vast field of solar panels. Heading south is a patchwork of fields, and here is the Hackpen white horse, carved to commemorate the coronation of Queen Victoria. And now is an amazing view of Avebury Stone Circle. Soon after that, we pass over prehistoric Silbury Hill. Then West Kennet Long Barrow, which is a Neolithic tomb. By the way, we can talk to each other through our headsets, as Dave points out more landmarks. Next, the Alton Barnes white horse comes into view. Now we can change direction to head northeastwards. This brings us over the town of Marlborough, and looking down we can see its high street, which is the second widest in Britain. Below is the railway to Paddington, and beyond that the River Avon. We are now approaching Savernake Forest, heading back to pass over Marlborough again. That's Marlborough coming into view now. There we can see the High Street again, with the church at one end. Heading back, I take a turn at the controls. To turn right, you move the bar to the left, and vice versa. There is no rudder. That's the M4 north of Baden. Coming up is Wayland's Smithy, which has a legend attached to it saying that if your horse loses a shoe, take him there and leave a suitable offering, with a horse tethered nearby. On your return, your horse will be shod and the money gone. That's it, surrounded by trees. Just coming into view now is the Uffington White Horse. This is a highly stylised prehistoric figure. Below is Shrivenham, and that's the Joint Services Command and Staff College. More solar panels and a wind farm. What looks like lakes here are actually fields of solar panels. There they are again. Coming into land, and that's our airfield down there. Dave says we must miss the hedge and hit the runway. Flight over after an hour in the air. There's my wife, who generously made this day such a memorable one. Wow, what a fantastic experience that was. Not quite like a bird, but the closest I'm likely to get.